hope you're all doing well. For our students who are soon to be graduates, there will come a time where we will have to get out into the real world and find a job. In order to do that, we will need to partake in several job interviews until finally we land ourselves a position we are qualified in. As a person who is going for an interview, you have to be prepared for whatever situation that might come your way. Here, I will show you examples of bad interview situations. Enjoy! Yes? Okay. Hello.
Yes.
I'm
Hello.
here for an interview
Okay, which department?
in Human Resources.
Human Resources.
Yes.
Okay. But wait, what's your name?
Nadia Hanis.
Can you have a seat, please?
Okay.
Come in!
Hello, boss. Someone's here for the interview.
Alright, just call her.
Okay. Excuse me, Miss
Yes.
Nadia Hanis?
Yeah?
The boss is ready.
Oh, okay, thank you.
She's waiting for you.
Alright.
This way, please.
Yeah?
Here for the interview.
Alright. Excuse me, who said you can sit in front of me? Please go there back. I need to do a few more of my work. Hello and hi everyone, I'm Shu. So this is the first scene, which is the first situation that the bad interview had happened. So you can see here, there is a problem with the interview or the person who in charge the interview, who is the boss. She suddenly met at the person who interview on that day. So for my opinion, she cannot do like that, because if the interview had a problem or do something mistake at some else, you have to tell her in a proper word, not suddenly met at her like that. That's all from me. So the next one will be the second.
Hi, hello, boss.
Hi, okay.
This is my resume.
Alright, we set it aside first. Do you watch the Lava cartoon? Which is they have a lot of episodes.
Yes, I watch it. But with my nephew, 5 years old kid.
I also like to watch this cartoon because it's so cute. They'll, oh my god. So you can see here, there is scene which is the, I don't know what is the black hole, and then it disappears like that.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Boss, may I ask you a question, please?
Oh, excuse me, what?
When can we start the interview?
Oh, the interview. I just forgot the interview. The cartoon.
You can watch it later, I guess.
No, I cannot watch this later. Maybe we can start the interview for an hour after this, because I need to finish this episode.
Okay then. We'll wait for you. Hi! Basically, this is the video that you just have seen it. Alright? Hi! Farah here. So, I am pretty sure that each one of you have gone through the interview. So, how effective an interview is depends on how good the interview is at structuring the session and posing questions, and how good the interviewee is at answering the questions. The good interviewers make a conscious effort to get out of the interview process. Thus, unprepared interviewers risk appearing indifferent and they may not be able to evaluate a candidate correctly and persuade them to accept a job that has been offered. Dennis Wilton, which is a workable VP creative, says that I think about the candidates specifically, what made them seem like a good fit and how could I check that in their interview. What concerns do I have and how can I address them? So, we're gonna watch the next video.
This is the human resources department. So are you ready to become one?
Yes, I'm very ready.
Okay, before that, do you know the song Bruno Mars? Grenade?
Yes, I do.
It's starting from like this. Easy come, easy go. And you can continue it.
I continue the song.
Yeah, you can continue it because I want to hear it now.
I have to sing the song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, that's not right. That's how you live.
Oh,
So basically, you apply this position because you want to live. Because of that, I want you to sing a song because I want you to feel.
maybe I don't know this song very well.
Alright, it's okay, but yeah. After this, we can hear the song and listen it properly.
Alright.
Alright.
You might think in an interview situation, the interviewee is the one who has to have all the manners. Well, that is not the case. We see a lot of tips given for people who are going for an interview, but not many are for people who are conducting the interview. In this case, the interviewer isn't bothered to hear what the interviewee has to say and begins to prompt her into singing a song. That is not necessary. As an interviewer, she has to be serious and listen to what the interviewee wants to say, as they could be a potential worker. Now, on to the next.
Can you tell me about yourself a little bit?
My name is Nadia, Hanis, Binti, Ahmad, Majdi.
And then?
I'm 22 years old.
Uh-huh.
I live in Farah,
Uh-huh.
close to here.
And more.
My hobby is I like to read novels.
No, boring. Something kind of like your favorite, and then something like that. Hello, I'm back and I'm Shu. As you learned from the video back behind me, the interview was always playing around with the interview and make a surprise on her. As the interviewer, you have to become more serious during that time because the interviewee, the employment of the job is very important to her and she thinks that being in the interview will get the job. If the interview show that manner who always playing around and not to stick to the contents, the interview will feel so depressed and give up on the interview. You as an interviewer has to remember employment of the person is very important for them to live their own life. So you have to remember. Okay, can I know your strength and weakness? So that is the important thing that I would
My
like to know.
strength is I am capable to work under pressure. I can complete every work that is given to me. So I can complete it on time.
So that is the boring answer and the lame answer. So we can sing a song first.
Song?
Yeah, to exercise.
Exercise? Is it? So you want me to dance also?
Yeah. Okay, stand up.
Stand up.
Mommy finger, where are you? Here I am. How do you do? Okay, sit back.
Interview is hard work, but getting to hire a great people and strengthening your employee's brand is worthwhile. Caring about candidates makes for good candidate experience and boosts your employee brand. So, when interviewing candidates, the interviewer must focus on the conversations. Instead of being distracted by unnecessary things like playing your phone, receiving a phone calls, singing, dancing, which are really bad, it can damage your company reputation and also ruining your reports with the interviewee. So, even if a candidate doesn't get a job offer, it doesn't matter. They may still feel good about a company that treated them well. So, for the interviewer, you should focusing on whatever they say. Yeah, but wait. Are you sure you come here for the interview?
Yes, I am.
With this outfit?
Yeah, I'm here for the interview.
Sneakers, skinny jeans, t-shirts. Do you know for what position you are applying for?
Yes, of course I do.
With this kind of outfit, you
It's
want?
fine.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Sneakers, skinny jeans, and a baggy t-shirt? These are not appropriate interview attire. The boss points out that she isn't wearing appropriately, but the interviewer disregards the comment and acts ignorant. It is very important to have a good first impression towards the people who are hiring you. A more proper clothing choice would be formal attire, formal shoes, slacks, and a button-down. For a woman, baju kurung is also enough. Make yourself look neat and easy on the eyes. That way, you will go through a smoother interview.
Hi. So,
Can I get your resume?
alright, you can.
Why are you here?
For interview, of course.
Are you sure you are coming here for the interview?
Yep.
Can you tell me about yourself?
Alright, my name is Shu. Just call me Shu. He's so loose. Yeah. Oh yes.
Can you tell me about your strength and your weakness?
Strength, patience, weakness.
Can you talk to me?
I'm sorry. My weakness. I don't have any weakness because I don't have any
You
weakness.
don't have any weakness.
Yes.
Bravo. Are you comfortable sitting like that?
Of course I do. So squishy. Of course.
Why are you applying for this position? Oh my god, like seriously?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, madam.
Did you see that? The interviewee was very rude and disrespectful towards the boss. She will never get the job acting this way. Even the boss would decide not to hire her from the very start with that attitude. You need to sell yourself in an interview. Clarify your selling points and prove to them you deserve this job. In a way, you have to capture their hearts by being humble and showing them respect. Sit properly, look at the interviewer in the eyes when interacting, always smile, be gracious in your words and your actions.
Well, let's to apply for the position that way. My friend just make a joke right now. Oh. Hello. I'm so sorry. Just a minute. Okay. Hello.
20 minutes later.
Hello. Just put my food on the table, mommy. Hiya. I'm interview right now. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Bye. I'm so sorry because my mom just told me that where can I put the food, so I just told her that put on the table only. Okay. So we can proceed the
that
interview.
is over with, right?
Yeah.
So we shall continue.
Alright.
Okay.
This is not right at all. First of all, the interviewee should more serious during the interview because you are the one who want the job, not the interviewer. You cannot do that manner which pick up the phone, check your notification, ignore the interviewer, and talk with your phone like that. That was totally awful. So you have to remember the person who in charge the interview is a person who gonna pick or decided who will get the job. If you're still doing that manner, I am sure that you won't get that job. So say bye-bye to that position. So I would like to know what
But
kind
wait.
of yeah.
Why is your face so hot? Like seriously? It's bloody hot here.
Is it?
Yes. Can you lower down the temperature, please?
But you can proceed with the interview first.
No, because I cannot focus because this environment is making me so uncomfortable.
Are you sure, Miss
Yes,
Farah?
Yes, I'm so hot right now. See? I'm sweating.
Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
Oh. Can you help me to lower down your
Alright, okay, just chill.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you.
This is my office and then you are the one demanding me. It's okay, we can proceed with that. Alright.
Wow, now I use comfort.
Alright,
Okay.
this is comfort, right? So then we
Yeah.
can proceed with the interview.
Sure. If you are being interviewed by a panel, ensure that you direct the answer to the person who asked the question. Don't interrupt the interview with something else like ordering the panel to lowering down the temperature of the aircon. That is not wrong, but very, very wrong. There's a few tips to improve your interview performance. First of all, don't be so cocky. Attitude plays a key role in your interview success. Secondly, don't talk too much. Number 3, don't be too familiar. The interview is a professional meeting to talk. There is not a place for you to make a new friends or a new buddy. So, stop demanding. I'm from Nadia.
Ah, okay, so tell me about yourself.
I'm thirsty.
Uh-huh.
Should I get one cup of coffee or tea?
Maybe after the interview.
No, I'm so thirsty.
Um,
Secretary, can you get me a cup of coffee, please? I'm so thirsty. Excuse me, I cannot talk because I'm so thirsty right now.
okay.
Yeah, may I get a cup of coffee, please?
Okay, go ahead.
Secretary, may I get a cup of coffee, please? Secretary,
Oh yeah, yes, I'm coming. Yeah,
may
can I
I
help
get
you?
a cup of coffee, please?
Alright. What kind of coffee do you like?
Added or sugar?
Alright. Okay. Here, miss.
Oh, thank you so much. But wait,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that a fossil watch?
No, just kind of Dior. Why?
May I have a look at it?
Are you sure you are interviewing right now?
Boss, are you okay with that?
No, I'm not actually.
But, give me 1 second, please. I'm so interested with this.
Okay.
Wow, this is so nice.
Alright.
Excuse me, can we start?
Wait, boss, wait. This is a limited edition. I really love this design. Can you give it to me, please?
So, basically, as you see through this video, that girl was totally fussy and made a great demand for the things that she desired without thinking the situation she was in. You see, that girl was demanding for the drinks as she said she was so thirsty like hell. Hello girls, you have to know where you are and what you should do. If you're with your friends or with your mom in your house, you can say like that. But now you're in the interview session, so you have no right to demand anything. In fact, you have to open your eyes, clear your mind, and listen to the question for the interviewer regarding the position you want to apply on, and not demand anything from that person. Just follow the lead, that's all. Remember not to be fussy and rude. So, be prepared
Be confident. All the